Is General Hospital's Drew Kane being treated unfairly or getting exactly what he deserves? There's no doubt that General Hospital fans have strong opinions when it comes to Drew Kane. While he's certainly made some questionable decisions in the past, there's a growing debate among viewers. Is Drew really the bad guy here, or is he simply being unfairly targeted by those around him? The truth might not be as black and white as some fans think. Is Drew being treated unfairly? Drew Kane, now a proud member of the Quartermain family, has endured more than his fair share of turmoil since returning to Port Charles. From being presumed dead to rediscovering his identity, Drew has been through emotional and physical hell. And yet, despite his efforts to rebuild his life and do the right thing, it feels like everyone is quick to turn on him the moment he makes a mistake. Some fans argue that Drew's current situation is simply unfair. After all, he has Quartermain blood running through his veins, and the Quartermains have never exactly been saints. From ELQ corporate takeovers to underhanded business dealings and personal betrayals, Drew's actions aren't so different from what other family members have done for decades. Still, for some reason, he's painted as one of the biggest villains in town. The Quartermain double standard. Let's be honest, hypocrisy runs deep in Port Charles. Drew has been called out for his manipulation, business aggression, and occasional moral lapses, yet those same actions are often excused when committed by others. Take Sonny Corinthus, for example. Sonny has done far worse crimes, betrayals, and morally great choices, yet he's often treated as a hero or even a martyr. The same can be said for characters like Carly Spencer or even Jason Morgan, who have both walked similar paths without facing as much scrutiny as Drew. So, why is Drew being treated differently? Some fans believe it comes down to perception. Drew isn't as charismatic as Sonny or as loyal as Jason, and he doesn't have the same kind of ride or die fan base protecting every move. Instead, he's viewed as an outsider, someone who doesn't quite fit in with Port Charles's established power players. A man haunted by his past. Of course, it would be unfair to say Drew hasn't made mistakes. His past decisions, especially those involving his relationships and his occasional thirst for revenge, have created lasting consequences. But it's worth noting that Drew's behavior often comes from a place of deep emotional pain rather than malice. He's a man who has lost everything more than once: his identity, his freedom, and the people he's loved most. When someone has been through that much trauma, it's natural to lash out, to make bad calls, or to seek control in any way possible. Drew's actions aren't purely self-serving. They're a reflection of someone trying to rebuild a life in a world that constantly seems to work against him. So, does he deserve the backlash? That depends on how you look at it. From one perspective, he's being punished for refusing to play by Port Charles's unwritten rules, rules that often allow others to commit questionable acts without consequence. On another, Drew is reaping what he's sown after letting bitterness and resentment guide his choices. The truth is, Drew Kane is a complicated man living in a town full of hypocrites. Maybe he does deserve some of the criticism, but certainly not all of it. For every misstep he's made, there's someone else in Port Charles who's done far worse and walked away unscathed. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, Drew Kane is neither a saint nor a sinner. He's a deeply flawed human being trying to find redemption in a town that doesn't easily forgive. Whether you see him as unfairly targeted or rightfully held accountable, one thing is clear. Drew's story is far from over, and in true General Hospital fashion, his next move could either earn him the redemption he craves or drag him deeper into the chaos that never seems to let him go.